Have you ever had to email a client telling them we can't meet their deadline or inform a team that a project didn't go as planned and stared at that blank email wondering, how do I say this without sounding terrible? Hi, I'm Thomas, and here's the reality. We can't always control the bad news, but we can absolutely control how we deliver it. Today, we're going to look at a simple three-part structure that makes bad news emails easier to write, easier to receive, and actually maintains, sometimes even strengthens professional relationships. Let's get started. Most people deliver bad news one of two ways, and both are wrong. The first approach is being too blunt. We can't meet your deadline, it's delayed. This damages trust and appears unprofessional. When we're too direct with bad news, it feels cold and careless, and relationships suffer. The second mistake people make is over apologizing. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible about this. I know this is really bad. I apologize again. This undermines confidence and credibility. Excessive apologizing makes the situation feel worse and makes us sound weak and unprofessional. The solution is strategic framing. When we frame bad news properly, we show empathy, maintain credibility, keep the relationship intact, and guide the conversation towards solutions. The key is a really simple structure: good, bad, good. It's kind of like a sandwich. This is the most effective way to deliver bad news in a professional email or any context, really. It works in conversations really well, too. So here's how it works. First, we have the good opening. You want to start with appreciation or positive news that shows that we really value the relationship with this person. Then we can move on to the bad news. Write the issue clearly but professionally. And we want to use softening language when we do this. Then we'll end with a good closing, like solutions or support that shows we're actively managing the situation. That's it. Good, bad, good. Positive opening, clear issue, and a supportive closing. Now, let's break down each part with specific examples and phrases we can use in real life. Starting with some good news creates goodwill before we deliver any kind of difficult news. Here's a couple of examples. Thank you for your patience. This acknowledges that they've been waiting or accommodating us. I appreciate your flexibility, shows respect for their time and adaptability. Your team's been great to work with. It really reinforces positive relationships, even though we're about to give them some bad news. These openings are not fake positivity, they're genuine acknowledgement of the relationship. The key is to make this authentic. Don't say thank you for your patience if they've been demanding and difficult. Find something genuinely positive to acknowledge about this person. Now we have to deliver the actual bad news. Here are a few softening phrases we can use to kind of help ease this in. Unfortunately, is a gentle transition phrase. It signals bad news is coming. It looks like maintains an objective tone and doesn't really place the blame on anybody. It's a great phrase to use. We've run into a challenge with frames it as a challenge to overcome, not as a failure. So that's a good one too. There's been a delay in is clear and specific. It doesn't hedge at all. The key is to state the problem clearly while using neutral, professional language. We're being direct, but we're not being harsh. There's a big difference. And then the good closing rebuilds confidence and makes the person feel good about themselves again. Here are a couple of examples of that. We're taking steps to ensure is a really good way to start a good closure. We're not just reporting bad news, we're already working on how to solve the problem. And this person's now involved. I've coordinated with the team. Shows you're working on improving the situation. And let me know if you'd like to discuss alternatives. Is a really good way to start a constructive conversation about the issue. Some other phrases that are really like to end with good news are I'm committed to making this right. Here's what we can do moving forward. Or I'll send an update by Wednesday with a revised timeline. So the closing has to include action or next steps. Never end with just a problem. Always show what we're doing to fix it. Here's an example of what not to do. We got a subject line of delay, and the body just reads, bad news. We can't meet the deadline. There were problems. Sorry. This is terrible for several reasons. We don't set any context. There's no appreciation or positive opening. We're just hitting them with the bad news right away. And we use really vague language too. There were problems. That doesn't tell us what the actual problems are, or what actually happened. The reader might have no idea what went wrong or why. The tone's pretty unprofessional too. Bad news is the opening. That's abrupt and dismissive. There's no solution included in this email either. We're really leaving them hanging, and there's no real path forward. It's hard for this person to do what we want them to do. They finish this email really confused, frustrated, and they're probably annoyed with us at this point. This hurts our relationship big time. Now, let's see the professional version of this email. This is the same exact situation, but it's a completely different approach. The subject line is really clear this time. Project timeline update. And here are the three parts. The good opener, thank you for your patience as we've worked through the details. This is a really positive opening. We're acknowledging their cooperation and showing that we appreciate this person. Then we give them the bad news. Unfortunately, we need to extend the timeline by 1 week due to resource constraints. This is the bad news, stated really clearly, but we use softening language. We explained what's happening and why. Then we'll close with some more good news. I've coordinated with the team to prioritize your deliverables. I'll update you Wednesday with our revised schedule. So, this is a solution focused closing. We're showing action and we're giving them a specific timeline for the next update. So, the three parts follow the good, bad, good structure. One concrete solution with next steps and 100% professional tone that really maintains this relationship throughout this email. The client isn't happy about the delay, but they understand why it happened. They see we're managing it professionally, and the relationship stays intact. And that's the real goal. Next time you have to deliver bad news in an email, use this framework and let us know how it works in the comments. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business English lessons. New videos every Wednesday. In the next video, we'll look at how to write concise business emails and reports. It'll be a good lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.